this fight deserves to be on Showtime pay-per-view. So, and I think both fighters realize that, promoters realize that. So we're sort of an interested observer, trying to help where we can, but there's obviously plenty of people, a lot of personalities, a lot in the media. We don't need to jump in and cloud the waters even more. So, we'll push and prod and, add our 2 cents where we think it's helpful. It has been a little bit of a slow process, but that's just because it feels like we're close. It's not one of those fights where it's like, when are we going to get it? It became a possibility really 6 or 8 weeks ago, which it feels like a lifetime, but wow. It's been really since April. So in the grand scheme of things, nobody wants a Mayweather-Pacquiao delay, something like that. But if we can get this resolved in the next, couple of weeks, then I think we'll look back and say, hey, that fight actually got made pretty quickly, given the stature of the fight.
Can a deal be made if it's not the next fight? Like, can they say, okay, we're gonna fight, but not until next year, and you gonna have a fight and we gonna have a fight?
It certainly can, theoretically,
but realistically,
it would. I would lose a lot of sleep over it, and I think there are others would, because we know, particularly the heavyweights, anything can happen. Doesn't matter who the opponent is, whether he's considered top tier or not. If it's Brazil, if it's Povetkin, if it's Tyson Fury, every heavyweight has a shot. So you don't want, there's a $50 million offer on the table. Now that's US. That's a bigger purse than any heavyweight has ever gotten in history. And, Anthony is a smart guy. He's going to make his own decisions. But this is a big fight for both of them. And hate for something weird to happen and lose this opportunity for, a career-defining.
Yeah, I keep saying 2 weeks, a week ago, and then obviously at some point we've got to make a move. We need to let Povetkin know that we have a deal and get that fight in the diary. Like I said, it doesn't stop the negotiations. We can continue, we can sign for the fight. If all of a sudden they don't want to come to UK in September, or it doesn't work for Showtime or whatever, we can sign for the fight in December or February, no problem. So you're going to see it, it's just a case of, and we'll commit to it now, but it's just a case of we have to move at some point because the WBA want to know what's happening. So Joshua just, he's let us know his feelings. He leaves it to me and Rob McCracken to discuss and go through. Then we'll go back, make sure Josh is happy, and then go.